There we go. We will have this corn in the wintertime. It'll be as good as fresh sweet corn. I'm gonna cook it up, cut it off the cob, seal it in our FoodSaver bags, and put it in the freezer for the winter. This is a great alternative to canning because I don't trust myself with canning. I know people are great at canning. I am not. So I don't really trust myself with canning, so I'm going to just freeze this and put it in our FoodSaver bags. So come along with me. This is super easy, a great way to save money and to have good, fresh corn all winter long. Of course, this is the hardest part and the messiest part. And one good thing about if you get corn at the grocery store, sometimes they have a barrel like this. You can just clean these all off at the grocery store, but I'm just gonna do it here and probably sweep after I open all of these. My favorite kind of corn in the summer is the kind that's got a little bit of a crisp snap to it, not the really chewy yellow stuff, but the kind of light colored stuff that has a bit of a crisp snap to it. That's my favorite. And it's hard to, you never know. Depends on how long it's sat, how long it's grown, what variety is, but that is my favorite. This one we got down the street. They have a stand. It's from a local farm. So good. It was so good last week. I was like, if they're there again this week, I'm gonna pick some more up. Now, I'm not sure about other creatures or pets, but I'll tell you, we have had guinea pigs for the last 5 years. We're down to 1. We had 2, but they don't live much longer than 5 years, and one of ours actually passed away this year. So we're down to 1, but what's really nice about having guinea pigs is they eat a lot of your scraps, actually. They love veggies. They cry for veggies. I'm surprised our little guinea pig isn't hearing this and crying right now, but he loves this, the tender insides, even the silk. They love the silk. They love this part. So I'm going to save some of this for him. Let's dig some out. I like to give him the most tender pieces. Okay. Let's go give this to him. He's got a little cage right in our living room. Here he is. His name is Ferris. He's actually named Ferris Eubanks after 2 of our favorite bluegrass band members. What do you think, buddy? Yep, he loves that stuff. I tried to show you his other side. He's black on one side, and then he's, I don't know if you can see it, white on the other. So you thought that you were getting a video on how to freeze and seal corn. You got a bonus guinea pig. I actually like to rinse all of mine. Little extra hairs off. Couple pots getting ready to go here. Here's the aftermath. It's not too much of a mess. Nothing a little sweeping won't do. A little bit of mess on the counter. I had to get one more pot out. Gonna get these up on the stove and start cooking. Over here. If you don't have this many big Dutch ovens or pots, you can definitely just do them in stages. There we go. I'm gonna bring those to a boil, and then I'm gonna let them boil for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm gonna check the tenderness of the corn after about 10 minutes just to see if it's tender, if it needs a little bit more time. I don't wanna overcook them. I want them to be perfectly cooked, so then in the winter, when I pull these out, I can just pop them in the microwave, warm them up, and they're ready to go. I don't want these to keep cooking, so I'm going to put them on this baking sheet so they can cool. I'm using this method to try to test each pot because I don't want any that are not quite done. And each pot's cooking a little bit differently. This corn is perfect. It's got that perfect snap and that really sweet flavor. Okay, let's take the next batch out. And we're just gonna let this all cool, and then we will cut it off and seal it up. Okay, here is the FoodSaver I have. I guess it's the 3200 series. Not really sure much about it. We got it as a wedding gift, so I guess it's about 12 years old. And then these are the bags that come with it. It's rolls of bags. So I guess, in my opinion, if you really want to save money and store food this way, ask for this thing as a gift so you don't have to buy it for yourself. That's the best way. Here's what ours looks like. And it has rubber suction cups on the bottom, so it sticks to the counter, which is nice. It's very well used, you can see. Here's where you put the plastic rolls in. That's how they come. And then this is a cutter, so you just decide the size of the bag you want, and you cut it like this, okay? And then you stick it under here, press this down, and hit the seal, and that will seal one end of it, so it's like a bag instead of a tube. Here's my big container of corn. Okay, that's sealed. You can see the seal on there. I didn't really leave much room, but it should work. Okay, and then here's what my corn looks like. It is in kind of chunks, but that's fine because we like it that way. It's actually easier to eat that way. If you don't like it that way, give it a stir, put some gloves on and squeeze it a little. It'll break apart really easy. It'll probably break apart as I'm doing this. So I'm gonna scoot that back a little. Here's the corn. I'm gonna make about 3 cup bags. I don't care how perfect they are. It's just for us to eat over the winter. Okay. And then I always like to write on it what it is. And the date. So there we go. I have 5 servings to put in the freezer, 1 serving for supper tonight. We had 1 already yesterday. So that's 7 family servings of corn out of that 2 dozen that I bought. And we will have fresh sweet corn this winter. Probably won't last too long, but I'll try to just pull 1 out a month just to have that really great fresh sweet corn taste for the winter. But thanks so much for watching. I hope that you found this helpful, and I hope that you try out the FoodSaver if you haven't tried it yet. It works not only for meat, but veggies, all sorts of things, and it's a really great alternative to canning. Thanks for watching.